Hey everybody, this is your girl Libra Butterfly coming to you while I sit here waiting on my daughter. Um, First of all, I hope everybody who was involved in the hurricane um, is safe. I hope you didn't lose any loved ones. I hope you didn't lose any things, but things can be replaced. So I'm still praying. The Butterfly Queendom is still praying for y'all. Um, so I'm glad that so far we haven't heard any real bad news. That some people lost their lives or that their homes was destroyed or nothing like that. So I'm grateful for that for you guys. I understand because where I'm at in Kentucky, we have tornadoes. And the tornado is really temperamental. It can be going one way, and then it can double back, or it can start one way, and then before you know it, it's another one in the same state. And sometimes they be twin tornadoes, and they tear things up. We have to admit that uh, something's going on, cause Mother Nature right now is not playing. But a lot of times it comes to correct some things. But I'm not gonna get into that. I will say this: when I gave you guys that prophecy, and I said the Lord said to get a generator, stack up on water, make sure all your documents is together. Um, what else? I said get you some food, get you some batteries, some candles. Just be prepared. I told y'all. I said I see water being troubled in Florida. I said that's all he showed me and told me was that water would be troubled in Florida. I don't know what that means, but Florida is on the map. You know, um, I didn't know it was going to be a hurricane. He did not show me a hurricane. He just said the water would be troubled. Sometimes that's what prophecy is. God warns us so we can be prepared for whatever's coming. Um, and I know a lot of times people come and they listen, and they somewhat take it in their hands to start putting implement A, B, C, D, E, so that if anything happens, if they would be prepared. And there's a lot of people that listen that don't think it's real and don't think nothing's gonna happen. And I had just said 2 days prior, I think it was 2 days before this happened, I said, before they even start talking about a hurricane, I said, some of y'all are going to get stuck out there and haven't did anything that I told y'all to do. I said, none of it. I said, you hear it and you disregard it. I said, some of y'all going to get stuck out there. You're not going to believe it until it happens. I said, and why does it have to be that way? Go on and get prepared. I said, sometimes I feel like I'm just talking and people's not paying attention. I said, but y'all, I said, but you know what? It is what it is. I can't force y'all to do nothing. Y'all remember that conversation? I spent some time saying some of y'all gonna get stuck, you know. So, and I understand if you couldn't afford, even though I've been saying generator since last year, I understand if you can't, afford a generator or whatever. I even been saying deep freezer. I told y'all deep freezer 2 years ago, and I followed it up last year. And but shouldn't nothing stop you from having at least 4 or 5 flashlights around your house, 2 or 3 candles in every room, matches and lighters and first aid kit and water. Because even though you may not think you need enough, you may not think you're gonna use all your water, but what if your water goes off and you have to take a bath? You can take one of them water bottles and, honey, sit it out, let it get warm, and pour it on your rag and wash your face, wash your nuts, wash your cooch, wash everything. You can take another bottle, you know what I'm saying, and that can be your what you drink from. See, people don't listen. They don't listen. Um, and I'm even telling my son, because I'll be stocking up things and all this and stuff, and then he goes down there and he'll get into my supply and won't tell me that he didn't get in my supply, and I be